Hi team, happy Sunday night. It's day 13 of FITmas. Yay, day 13. 12 more days to Christmas for all my peeps who celebrate Christmas. And happy Hanukkah to all my brothers and sisters because we are in Hanukkah season right now, okay? So with that being said, I meant to do this video earlier today. However, I got tied up with a few things. However, better late than never, right team? So I wanted to share with you a few tips because one of your challenges for today is in addition to resting, also resting and recuperating from this past week or the past 12 days is for you to take the time to reflect and look at healthy options for this week as you're mapping out your nutrition for this week. So I wanted to share with you a few tips that I found that have been very effective and supportive. And I wanted to share those with you to set you up to win this week as we embark on this 12-day-ish journey until completion. All right, team. So with that being said, something we talked about when we were doing the big chill race yesterday, a few of us at the community park, Matt said something really, really cool, which was slow down to speed up. And that's something that I want to leave with you first is the opportunity for us to take the time to reflect is for you to actually slow down so you can speed up and improve and grow and go from there, okay? So slow down to speed up. So map things out, slow down, take a breath, take a moment, see where you're at, and see where you want to go, okay? So that's that part, okay? So here's some tips for you, practical tips that you can use today, right now, that would support you, okay? So I'm going to go through several things, and I'm going to go through them as quickly as possible because I want to honor your time, okay? So first of all, when you do shopping, make sure you have a list because if you don't have a list, you're going to be all over the place, and you may end up buying things that you're not, that may not support your goals, okay? So make sure you have a list and you know what the list is, okay? As far as what to eat, so here's some tips for you on what to eat and how to map things out. So you want to rely on vegetables and fruits. I mean, all this stuff I'm sharing, by the way, everyone knows. And it is also a great reminder because I know one of my weaknesses when I embarked on this journey and committed to my physical transformation in 2020, the beginning of this year, nutrition was my downfall. I'll be truly honest with you guys. It really was. And I've been up and down with my nutritional journey. However, I've dialed it in and I mean, you guys can see the results clearly. So I've dialed it in and I want to share these tips with you. Okay. So you want to eat vegetables. You want to focus on incorporating vegetables, fruits, and with fruits you want to use you want to eat the fruit. You don't want to use juices because juices actually have a lot of sugar, and a lot of sugar is not going to support you. And by the way, just as a friendly reminder, in the announcements here in the Facebook group, we do have a list of all the nutrients, like the carbohydrates, the proteins, etc. So go back to that list because it gives you really great healthy options on what to choose. Okay, so make sure you go back to that list, and I actually will post it underneath this video so you have quick access to it. Okay, so replace any sugary beverages. If you actually do drink sugary beverages like orange juice or whatever, replace it with sparkling water or sugar-free stuff. Okay, I'm not a big fan of sugar-free stuff. Honestly, I drink water or sparkling water personally. I'm just sharing with you what I do. Take and leave what works for you. Okay, team? You want to try, actually, I'm going to encourage you to attempt drinking black coffee. I've been drinking black coffee for years. It's an acquired taste. So go for it because the sugars and the creamers and all that stuff, all those calories add up. Okay, so go for it. Attempt drinking black coffee. Okay, increase your protein intake because if you increase your protein intake, it will support you in stabilizing your blood sugar and also will support you with developing muscle mass and also losing weight if that is your goal. Okay. With meats and dairy, you want to go with the lean option and the low fat option for those. You want to avoid processed food as much as possible. You want to drink plenty of water. If you are still sticking with drinking the gallon of water a day, awesome. If you're not, maybe drink a gallon of water again this week. Why not? You got nothing to lose, okay? A few more options as far as cooking meat. If you do eat meat, I do eat meat, so I love steak, by the way. So if you do eat meat, avoid fried fried meats or fried food in general and lean towards either grilled, broiled, baked, roasted, simmer, etc. Right? So just do that. As far as planning goes, I encourage you to meal prep. And I personally meal prep and I keep it very simple. And if you actually want to follow me on my Fitness Pal, and I'm going to speak into this in a minute, to see what I actually eat, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm very easy to find. It's Adzina Salman's my name. Adzina Salman, very easy to find. And if you want to see what I have as my nutrition, I'm very transparent, okay? And I'm a very, very simple person when it comes to meal prepping and eating and all that stuff. The simpler it is, the better results you get. One thing I learned a few years ago: simple is sexy. Yes, simple is sexy. I said it, and it is true. Okay, so simple is sexy. Okay, so let's unleash our inner sexiness, team. Okay, so there we go. All right, so meal prep in advance. Plan things out. So what I mean by that is you could plan out your first meal of the day. I'm just going to give you a quick example. So when I train in the morning or I teach in the morning, I prep my first snack after breakfast. So I will have breakfast before I come to the gym. And many of you I see at the gym, at the studio. So before I come to the gym, I actually do have my breakfast. And from there, if I'm staying and I have a session or whatever, then I actually do have my snacks in between. So I meal prep that the night before in advance, and then when I'm back home, in between calls, I set things up, and I have a system for myself that works for my lifestyle and my schedule. So pick a system, create a system that works best for you. It could be meal by meal, it could be day by day, whatever works for you. You know your lifestyle, make it work for you. Okay. Track what you're eating and measure it. So track what you're eating and also look at the energy levels, your energy levels, right? So how are you feeling? Are you high energy? Are you low energy? What are you eating? How does that correlate? What can you, how does your body respond to different types of food and also different macro combination? When I say macro, I mean like carbs versus protein versus fat. How do you respond? And so what you track and what you measure, you can improve. If you're not measuring what you're eating or monitoring what you're eating, you're not going to know what to improve. And that's why I personally have been using my Fitness Pal for almost, at this point, it's like 280 days, I think, at this point. And I'm very, very intentional on what I'm tracking. And many of you do, because I know many of you are using my Fitness Pal as well. So, and I literally track, I put my meal in as I am about to prep it or eat it. So I know, and I also look at my macros. I'm very diligent, by the way, because that's how you get results, is you want to be very rigorous with that, okay? And also monitor that. And have fun, guys. This may sound like a little too much, but it's not. Actually, when you have fun with it and you honor your body as a temple and you're like, okay, I'm nourishing my body, I'm honoring my body, I'm having fun with this, you'll have fun. Just make it fun. There's nothing complicated about this at all. Just have fun. All right, team? So monitor your energy level, notice your energy level, track what you're eating, measure it, and then that's it. That's pretty much it. So comment below. Let us know what are the healthy option you're replacing this week and how we can support you in this journey. Okay? Thanks, team, so much. Happy Sunday. Happy planning. I know this is a bit of a longer video, but I wanted to share the best of the best that I got in order to serve and support you. All right, team. Have a great night, and we'll see you this week.